I'm Andrew Jenkinson, the Caravan Expert, and welcome to my Caravan channel. Well, here I am at Glossop Caravans and motorhomes, and I've never seen the forecourt so empty. I've been coming here for 30 years, and in those years I've never seen, as I say, there's lots of empty space here because used tourers are going, and I don't mean just going, they're going fast. Now, I've come here to look with a potential 14k budget, and I'm after a 4-berth tourer with end washroom. What I want to do is look at something that's quite well specified, and I've found, it's taken a bit of searching, this Swift Conqueror, and it's looking in relatively good nick. It's a 2012, it's just over 13k, so it comes into my so-called 14k budget. But come and have a look, and let's have a look at it and see what we think. Well, here's the Conqueror. As I say, it's 2012. I'm just looking at the condition of it. I've had a very brief look round it. Now, I remember going to see these when they were new, and at the time they really looked stunning tourers. Don't forget, it'd only been 12 months or so before Bailey had launched their Pegasus with their Alutech construction, and people were rushing on the forecourts to buy one. But Swift, like so many of the other manufacturers at the time, went down the stylish route and then went onto the construction and updated the construction a few years later. And they produced this very stylish van. Now, the Conqueror range was the top of the range, and it comes with Aldi central heating on the 2012s. See, we have on the side now, they came with silver sides, one-piece aluminium, but we've got things like barbecue point, external locker, external mains sockets, obviously alloy wheels. I've just had a look if there's a mover fitted to this, and there isn't. Obviously that can be retrofitted, but I'm having a look around it and it's in quite good order. It looks pretty good, because don't forget this van is now 8 years old. As I say, I can remember seeing these when they were brand new and being very, very impressed with them. Now, the stylish, as I said, they're very stylish tourers, and they still look pretty stylish all this time on. So let's have a look inside and see what the condition's like, and I'll point out a few things that I think are good on this tourer. Right. First impressions. Well, it looks pretty tidy. There's also a little bit of smell of a dog has been in here. It's not overly doggy smell, and if you're a dog owner, it probably wouldn't bother you. But if you're a little bit, let's put it this way, you're sensitive on smell, you will smell it as you come in. Now, I'm a dog owner and I can smell it. Would it bother me? Probably not, because it's not that bad. But condition wise, what's it like? Well, as I say, first impressions looks really, really good. And the Conqueror, as I say, was a very high spec touring range. Plenty of storage space in them, obviously built-in microwave. Brilliant worktop here. This is, as I say, the 530. So this is 4-berth with an end washroom, and it comes with dual fuel hob, obviously full oven, and also the Thetford fridge freezer. Now, if you're buying one of these private, what I do suggest to you is check that fridge is working, because Thetford did have some problems. I had a few vans on test of various makes, and they used a Thetford fridge, and I had a few problems with the fridge working. So I'd get that checked out. Here, being the dealer, that'll be done before it leaves the forecourt. You've got twin sockets here. The sink. Well, Swift actually manufactured these themselves at the time. It's a GRP sink, so it's not stainless steel and it's not enamel. Again, condition-wise, it's fine. We're talking 8 years old here. Now, when it comes to seating, these are pretty comfortable. Now, after 8 years of being used, yeah, I can feel, I mean, obviously, I'm no lightweight, but at the end of the day, this seat has started to lose its support a little bit. So I would suggest that this van has been quite well used, although it looks like it's been quite well looked after as well over that time. Now the front dinette here is coming made up into a large double bed or 2 single beds, and there's also access flaps as well below, so it means to say you don't have to take all this off to get to everything. As I say, looking around, it looks to me as though generally this van has been well cared for, although I would say it's probably seen some use. What you'll notice is the sunroof at the top there is quite small. It doesn't open, but at the time it was trend setting, and soon other people followed Swift's idea, and you could say possibly improved on it a little bit. Coachman made a bigger version which actually gave their front lounges a heck of a lot of interior light. Right, so what have we got? Well, it's got a CD radio player in it, it's got a status TV aerial in it, it's got plenty of cupboard space, and surprisingly, this is elegant. It didn't come really with a very nice sort of fancy cocktail cabinet, but there's somewhere to put your bottles of Plonk etc and your glasses, all the same. Everything shuts well, nice and sturdy, and generally, as I say, this van's held together well. Now what we're going to do is quickly look over on this side here, because this is where you got a side single dinette, which has also got a fold-up bunk, and this little dresser side here is ideal for putting your telly on, of course, because you've got your plug sockets here, and also you've got a 12 volt socket and for your TV aerial socket. Somebody has actually decided they want to add a little mirror up here, but it's something you can soon remove. That actually, to be quite honest, it's not been tampered with. Some caravans get tampered with terrible, and it just makes you wonder what people do. But anyway, back to this side dinette. 2 adults can sit here and use it. 2 children, not a problem at all. And when you think this layout, because I do like this layout, I've always said I've liked this layout with the end washroom, is ideal for a couple, because they can use this to actually have the breakfast and meals, and they can leave the front end made up if they wanted to a double bed, should they desire. Now you've got LED spotlights here. Again, ample storage, and as I say, this is easily made up to a single bed, and if you want it as a bunk, then this folds up and out, and then you've got your 2 bunk beds there. Right, anything else I can think of? Well, do you know what, the carpet is in really good condition, so I would say it's probably somebody who's had this have probably not used the carpet very much, and they've had it wrapped up and they've put it away, and that's ideal if you've got a dog. And that is one of the big advantages of a loose fit carpet, is that you can take these out, and if doggy comes in with his muddy paws, then at least he's not going to be messing and ruining your carpet. Okay, so great storage, good condition, and you know what, that smell of dog now has actually gone, so either I've got used to it or it's not as bad as I thought. But what we're going to do is now go and have a look at this washroom. Right, now as I was saying, I'm just going to open this door a little bit because it'll just help with the light in here. Swift do a good end washroom, probably not as good as Coachman or what Luna did, or in fact Bailey did, but it's a good end washroom all the same. The sink unit in here, the hand basin, is a bit on the shallow side, and always was a bit of a niddle of mine when I remember doing a review on one of the Conqueror range, on the 482 actually as it was. But on the whole, it's pretty damn good. Now, condition-wise, again, I'll just have to go back to the condition. This shower is really in good order, and I would say probably, again, I'll stick my neck out and say that shower's hardly probably been used over the years. And storage-wise, well, you've got your freestanding table there, some shelves here, of course, and you've also got storage beneath the hand basin, and then here you've got some you've got wardrobes, of course, and they're pretty good for 4 people. Oops. And also there's the Aldi, because it's got Aldi heating in. but it's also got the cushions in here for the bunk bed and some useful drawer storage beneath. It's got the old tried and trusted Thetford loo, electric flush of course, and small window here, shelf over here, and basically that's really it. And you've got a decent sized roof vent. There isn't one in the bath, in the actual shower, which could be a bit of a problem. It could get a bit steamed up there. But on the whole, we're looking at this as a second-hand tourer, and at 8 years old, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, the seats are a little bit wearing thin at the front, maybe with the support, as I said before, but on the whole, it's pretty good. Anyway, let's have a quick summary. Right, front lounge here. Ironically, this side doesn't feel as bad as that side, because maybe that side's been used a lot more. I can slightly see the slight sag in there. But overall, what do I think of this? Well, it's 13k, and it is a nice van. It's been pretty well cared for, as I said before. You get things like alarm, you've got the Aldi heating system in here, and basically it just feels quite sturdy. And it's a stylish tourer, it still looks good. Any faults? Well, yeah, the front panel is GRP, and with any tourer with GRP, if you don't keep it cleaned up from new, i.e. put a bit of polish on it every now and again, or if you want to put a cover over it, but really you can't beat a good old bit of proper good quality car polish. That's slightly faded, there's no doubt about it. There's a big gas locker at the front there, so you get all your other bits and pieces in. For the money, you get a lot of van. And will it sell quick? Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this time next week this is gone. And that's the state of everything at the moment. All the deals I'm going to, I'm really struggling to find decent used tourers. They're disappearing so fast now, it's just untrue. So, Swift Conqueror 530 2012, 13k, here at Glossop Caravans. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good buy. I'm going to sign off. Please subscribe, and please also keep leaving your comments, and hopefully I'll be bringing some more news on the 2021 tours, but I'll be also doing some used stuff as well still. So, I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.